Hey everybody, welcome back. I have some coloring books to show you today. For Christmas, Keith got me these Herb Leonhard coloring books. They were on my wish list and I wanted all of them. They are so beautiful. You might have seen Herb Leonhard's work before. He is a fantasy artist, amazingly talented, and he also has a Coloring Heaven edition that was put out, I want to say last year, but I can't remember which issue. I do have that. But in this video, I was just going to show you the coloring books. So I was going to flip through all of them. They're not very thick, so it shouldn't take that long. But we have Legend Nouveau, Fantasy Nouveau, Dragon Nouveau, Fey Nouveau, and Fairy Nouveau. And the Coloring Heaven issue was very much a fairy issue, I think. So yeah. But some of these illustrations are in that magazine. So if you have that magazine, you might feel like you don't need, the coloring books also. But I just love them. And I love Art Nouveau anyways. I love the style and the aesthetic of it and just the whole everything. It just really, really appeals to me, and I wanted these books absolutely. So I'm going to go ahead and flip through these. Now, these books are double-sided. So some people, to some people that's a deal breaker. I'm going to make sure that I get both pages in frame here. So I'm going to slide this over a little bit, that way we'll have both, making sure you guys can see. Okay. For some people that's like a deal breaker. They want a single-sided book. Now you can purchase this and you can make copies on your, print off your own so that you can color them on cardstock or whatever. You can use colored pencil. I personally will probably use colored pencil, or I will treat my page with like the satin glazing liquid or something like that if I want to use markers or water mediums. So, but I get a lot of pleasure out of just doing colored pencil work, even on pages that are kind of intricate. They're a labor of love, and I find it really relaxing. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and get started. The paper, though, it kind of reminds me of the same type of paper that you might find in the Dover double-sided books. It's nice paper. It's definitely not cardstock or anything like that. So you will have bleed through probably of your water mediums, unless you treat them with something else. But yeah, and a lot of these, like I know for sure this one is in the Coloring Heaven issue with the little dog there. Sure, that's just one. But these illustrations, they just are so beautiful. They really, really, really appeal to me. I think they're beautiful. Just the fairies and the Art Nouveau, and I just hope that I can do them justice when I finally sit down to color them. I might practice in the Coloring Heaven issue I have first, and then go into one of these books. But yeah, they're just so whimsical and fun. Herb Leonhard posts his art on Instagram a lot. Oops. And if you if you give him a follow, you'd be able to see anything. He does events sometimes, and I think sometimes sets up at like different types of like shows and stuff like that. Let me see if I can grab. I'm kind of at a weird angle here so that I can get the whole book in. These books were purchased on Amazon. I know this one is in that Coloring Heaven issue also. As well as the cat. Bat cat. So that was Fay Nouveau coloring book, an enchanted collection of Art Nouveau fairies to color. Alrighty, we'll go into the next one is Fay Nouveau. And again, I want to make sure that we're in the frame properly here. So I'm going to sit back up again and make sure. Looks like we're down a little bit. Okay, there we go. He does have a website, herbleonhard.com. So this one has some prose on it. Damsels fly with dragonflies while damselflies dance with orchids. That's nice. That's nice. So if you don't care about this page, you can color the illustration that's on the other side with markers. I couldn't use markers though because that's too beautiful. Even though it's little and it's just got the prose on it, I couldn't do it. Look at this one with the spider. Miss Muffet was enjoying the morning when her tuffet was rocked by not just a spider, but indeed the Black Widow herself. The pansies heard, but said not a word. But they're just so beautiful. And yes, very, very detailed and intricate, but I think this one is in the Coloring Heaven issue also. There's the bat for all you people that love bats. I love this. Just the way it's set up. I really like it. It really, really appeals to me. A gecko in the plumeria. I know this one's in the Coloring Heaven issue also. The goldfinch. I love our finches. Actually, I just said yesterday to Keith I was ready to put out finch food because they should be coming soon. I love the finches. They're so delicate. And that is the end of this one, which was Fay Nouveau, a fairy coloring book. Very nice. The next one is Dragon Nouveau. And we will try to get it lined up just right here, I think. But I'm still going to check just to make sure I've got it where it needs to be. Yep, looks good. I like how this one has like the hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. That's fun. If you're into dragons, this book is really, really fun. And this one has the other page blank with just his name on it, so you can use alcohol markers, water mediums, whatever you want. Imagination. You can hear my puppy dog. I am not like the biggest dragon aficionado. I've never really colored one before, but I did want to have all of the books just because they're so beautiful, and I figured eventually I'll color a dragon for a challenge or something, you know. Seems like. I like this one, Game Night. Very fun. He's got, I don't know if it's in this one where it's reading books. That's fun too. They're playing cards here. Getting drunk. Scoundrels. Getting drunk again. The dragon and the flagon. Dragon in the cellar. That's very pretty. I like that one too. These dragons are definitely friendly. Well, not all of them, but but this one. We don't have any smog type dragons in this one. Apple Harvest. I like this one that the dragon is shaking the tree so that all the apples will fall down. That's what we need, Keith. We need a dragon in our tree to shake the apples down. Mistress of the Seven Seas. And that one is Dragon Nouveau coloring book by Leonhard. And then we have Fantasy Nouveau. Oops. Just give it a quick check to make sure again. I'm paranoid that I'm not putting it in the right frame for you guys. Every time I switch off because I can't see my camera. It's really nice with the unicorns. And this one, again, double-sided. Here's one of the reading books. Look how just so beautiful. I mean, oh, so beautiful. I see this one in like all kinds of iridescent colors and clouds and swirls and whatnot. Oops. I don't know what he's doing. He's like working on the dragon's teeth. That's kind of what it looks like. Maybe he's got a bad twofer. This one's really nice too. You've got like your bunny rabbit, the dragon's having tea with the lady and the knight. There's a frog prince. Very, very whimsical. Looks like a Cheshire cat up there in the tree. Mermaid with a dragon. Mermaid fairy with a dragon. And that is the last page of this one, which is Fantasy Nouveau coloring book. And then the last one is my favorite out of all of them, and that is the Legend Nouveau coloring book. This one just really, really appeals to me. I like all the illustrations. Well, I like all the illustrations of the other ones too, but something about this one just really gets me. I love it. So this one is double-sided. Check just to make sure we're in proper frame. Nope, I've gone rogue. There we go. Sometimes it's hard when you have like the double-sided, you know, trying to show the whole coloring book in the frame can be difficult. I just really, really love this one. Dearly, dearly love this one. I like this one, Ride of the Valkyries. Now this one is a fold out of King Arthur. So here we have Lancelot, and this one is Lady of the Lake. And then it folds out to Guinevere. And then Arthur. I absolutely love that. It's all stunning. I wish there was like a bigger, I don't know how to explain it, panel where they could all be folded out and single-sided. And then I think Merlin and Morgan Le Fay are on this part here. Like, I would just love a big multi-panel, you know, to fold out. I just think it's stunning. Absolutely stunning. So intricate, but you don't have to color like every little bitty thing, you know. You can kind of just color it in one color and then go in and try to add your own shading and detail and stuff like that. This would be a good one for Christmas to color, or Yule, a Holly King. And then, of course, the Green Man, which is on the cover. So that one is Legend Nouveau. And look how pretty that looks, just with the light, the way the light is and everything, to try to color it like that. So that's the Legend Nouveau. So yeah, these are the Leonhard coloring books. Now, I believe he has one more. I think it's Cinderella, and I think it's actually like the story of Cinderella, but I didn't want that one. I just wanted these. And so, yeah, they're so pretty, and I just wanted to bring them to you guys because they're so beautiful, and just very enjoyable to even just look at, let alone try to look at as coloring books, So I hope you enjoyed my flip through of the Herb Leonhard coloring books that I received back at Christmas time from my husband. And you can leave a question or comment below if you would like to, and I will get back to you, and I'll see you in the next video.